What are you eating, Justin?
Quinoa and corn over lettuce.
Quinoa and corn over lettuce. A little pomegranate dressing on there. A little pomegranate vinaigrette, which is pomegranate juice. Corn is organic, GMO-free. Quinoa is from Colorado, from our favorite quinoa farm, White Mountain Farms. And what's over here, Justin? So I'm having the same thing, and it is slamming. It's an Indian adzuki bean and potatoes, Yukon potatoes, and there's some rice in there too. And it's nice and spicy, like a masala, like an Indian masala. Isn't it good? Mm-hmm. It's slamming. So this is a normal meal for you, huh? Mm-hmm. Lots of greens. You always get lots of veg, don't you?
Yep.
A little bit of water on the side. There's our water. There's your water glass. How important is eating the good quality foods?
Most important thing.
Most important thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to give your body anti-inflammatory foods, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do a lot of working out, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
What's a normal day for you working out? What are some of the things you did today? You just tested up in school because you're 12, right? Mm-hmm. So next year you're going into what grade?
7th grade.
And you're still too young to play JV next year, right?
Yes, but I have the opportunity now since I've tested up to try out for JV.
Nice. So you tested up yesterday and today. What were some of the things you did on your test up?
I had to run 1.5 miles in 11 minutes and 30 seconds. I ran it in 10:13.
10:13, so you smoked that, huh?
Mm-hmm. I had to run the 50-yard dash in less than 7 seconds. Ran it in 6.5.
Awesome.
I had to run the shuttle run in less than 9.7 seconds. I ran it in 9.5.
Cool.
I had to do a 7-foot broad jump. I did 7-foot 1-inch broad jump.
Awesome.
I had to do 48 crunches in a minute. I did 53.
Cool. Mm-hmm. So you basically got every category.
Yes.
So they allow you to miss one category, right?
Mm-hmm. But you have to be close.
Got to be close. So you actually got every category. You're the only boy testing up, huh?
Yeah.
So cool. So so that was that. You did a bunch of that stuff for school. Mm-hmm. So what do you do on a normal day? What's your workout on a normal day?
So I usually have gym. Then after gym I have lunch where I just play basketball. Then after school I usually play basketball, or then I walk home. And then I get home. Then I play basketball for sometimes around 2 hours or an hour. And then I either have baseball, basketball, soccer, depending on which season. And then I get home and it's about 3 hours, 4 hours of activity.
You go to the gym, right?
Mm-hmm. I also do CrossFit.
CrossFit. You're addicted to CrossFit. You and Courtney, both addicted to CrossFit.
Yep.
Man, dinner is so good tonight. This is so good. So CrossFit, you love CrossFit. Mm-hmm. You run here and there with me.
Yep.
Not too often though, right?
Mm-mm.
You do some races here and there, some of the bigger races.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's your favorite type of food?
Fruits.
Fruits. Fruitarian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carbivore, right? You love carbs. Because you're vegetarian. Carbs. This is a high protein meal tonight, though, isn't it? These beans are high in protein.
Yeah.
But not a lot of power packed with nutrition. Man, look at you scarf that down. The quinoa's packed with protein too. More protein than we actually need. So, but it's loaded with it. Corn has a moderate, small amount of protein. I think like 6% of its caloric intake is protein. Corn. Anything else?
Nope.
Anything else fun and exciting?
All-Stars for baseball.
All-Stars. You knocked 2 out of the park tonight, I heard.
Yep.
At practice. You rocked 2 out of the park, I heard.
Yep. Yeah.
Hit the creek, huh?
Yeah.
Both balls hit the creek?
Yep.
Both balls went hit the creek, huh?
Yeah. Both.
I've never seen anybody go that far. Because there's a big gap in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And the street to hit the creek.
Yeah.
Wow. I wish I was there to see those.
It's a 40-foot gap.
Cool. So that's what my 12-year-old eats. That's what my 14-year-old ate last night too. That's what my 12-year-old eats. Nice and healthy, right, Justin? Do kids want to eat healthy in school? They talk about it, don't they?
They do right until they get to the lunchroom.
Really? What happens to the lunchroom?
Falls apart.
Like they're eating ice cream and stuff, right? Yeah.
Most kids eat ice cream. Nothing else.
Really? Wow. And the school cafeteria food's not that healthy.
No.
They say whole grains and stuff like that, but that's just like... They're whispering whole grains on top of it. With a lot of white flour in it. What are the kind of foods they have in the cafeteria at school?
Pizza.
Pizza, yeah.
Sandwiches. It's usually wraps, but...
So you've never taken lunch to school. I mean, you've never eaten lunch in the cafeteria. You've always taken lunch.
Eaten.
You're going into what, 8th grade?
7th.
7th. You're going into 7th grade, and we've never let you eat lunch in the cafeteria. We've never let you buy cafeteria food. I would say probably every kid has had cafeteria food, huh?
Pretty much. Some kids bring lunch until the days in elementary school. They used to bring lunch the days they didn't like what the food is. Then just all eat the pizza.
All eat the pizza, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, my parents were in a strict thing. I ate a lot of cafeteria food, unfortunately. I took lunch until probably 6th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade, I think. And then in 7th grade, they allowed us to go overtown. That's when I discovered all the pizza places. Started eating pizza like crazy. And we used to be able to walk a block into town for lunch. I didn't know better back then. I wish I knew what you knew now, Justin, huh? Mm-hmm. I can only imagine if I knew what you knew now. Where you going?
Get some more water.
More water. Cool. Healthy eating kids. Got to educate your kids, right, Justin? Mm-hmm. It's all about educating, giving you guys good options. Courtney tonight called from a restaurant because her friends took her out of the restaurant. She wanted to know if she could have crab cakes at a restaurant. So she actually called Mom. So how are the crab cakes here? And I know how the crab cakes are in this local restaurant because they're buying Matlaws. I think they're buying Matlaws if I know the chef properly. They're buying Matlaws, which is a brand of crab cakes, seafood cakes, and it contains trans fats and corn syrup and a bunch of nasty crap in it. They taste delicious, and people think, oh, the chef makes these crab cakes, right? Well, most likely he's buying them. Can't say for 100%, but it's a very popular crab cake at a lot of restaurants. Seafood cake, scallop, shrimp, and crab in it. So really loaded with a bunch of crab. So she called, and Mom said, no, no, no. And so Courtney had to modify a salad for her, because they barely had salads at this place. Can you believe that, Justin?
Yeah.
So they modified a salad for her. So, all right. Peace out.
Yep.